through the years, have you kept in touch with people? I know
I had.
it's been a long time.
I had. I mean, I had for a while.
Yeah.
I do still get in touch with some of the people behind the camera. I've talked to some of the crew members and things of that nature. The cast, I stayed in touch with them for a little while, and then just time goes by. And everybody. Last time I talked to them, as a matter of fact, was I guess probably almost 10 years ago. I talked to Amy and Jared, and just they've gone in different directions in their life. Jared's a musician, and Amy is actually a circus performer. Rick has sort of taken a back seat to his career, and I know that they had some tragedy in his life. He lost his wife, and he's sort of did the thing that I would probably do too.
Admirable thing.
He raised his family, he raised his kids, and walked away from it.
Now, I want to know what it was like when the movie first came out. I mean, it ended up being a pretty big success. I think people were surprised by how well it did.
Myself included.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, when you're doing a film, you really don't have any idea how big it's going to be or not. I mean, I knew it was going to be pretty big. I mean, it was a pretty big production while we were filming it. And, but when I saw the premiere of it and just the magnitude of it, when they put everything together, I was pretty overwhelmed myself. I remember sitting in the theater, we premiered it at Disney World.
Okay.
And they had a pretty big premiere of the thing and everything. And I remember watching it, and afterwards, there was a part of me that didn't want to stand up and turn around because I knew everybody was behind me in the theater.
Yeah.
So I kind of just was able to sneak out just quietly. I remember going to the bathroom, and everybody, it was just like overwhelming. Just in that short time, there in the bathroom and coming out, and everybody, and I was just like, oh man, this is going to be a little bit overwhelming. I'm kind of a private person anyway, so it was definitely a little game changer for me in my life.
And then were there fans all over the place after the film came out?
There was a lot of fans, and yes, there was a lot of that. Now, I mean, back then it wasn't the world that we have fans now because obviously the internet wasn't even around and stuff like that. So there was a disconnect, but you could disconnect yourself from the public eye if you wanted to a lot easier than you can nowadays. So, and I kind of chose that path a little bit. I kind of snuck away, and it's so funny because I still get, oh my God, you were so cute.
Were.
Yeah, I know. That's all I'm hearing is I'm thinking, wait a minute, what happened? But I mean, it's kind of funny. I took the approach of I didn't want to become too successful as a young actor. Yeah. So I didn't do a lot of interviews. I wouldn't do teen magazines. I didn't do. I actually kind of stayed in the back, thinking if I just stay reserved, by the time I become adult, I'll be not so saturated and sort of like that. And good or bad, I don't know how it turned out because you still get to a point where when you become older, obviously there's so many more other actors out there available, and the competition and just the true nature, and then the life choices you make. And one of the choices I made early on is I wanted to have a family, be with my family, and that was a big priority to me. But if people say, well, do you still act, or are you still in the and I laugh because it's like I've never not been in part of it. It's been now I've been acting for almost 30 years, and and so it's. And even before then, I was acting.
Because you even started before this.
Silverado, I mean, I was already, been doing it for 4 or 5 years as making a living doing it before I did this. So it's kind of funny to me. I'm like, well, I kind of realize that I'll always be a part of that. It's just about magnitude and how much I'm doing it and how involved I am on a project or something like that, and then how the recognizability for the audience, people from the audience seeing me, but it's kind of neat because I'm at an age in my life where I feel better than I ever felt. I'm confident. I'm at an age where I kind of feel that I know what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm also confident that I can take projects on, and I know what I'm doing, and I've got good stories. So now I'm moving forward. So I look forward for the next 20, 30 years of my life. So.